recruit not only an engineer to our ranks, which is well taken, but also get the intel to buy just another major ranger to fill our ranks with high-level soldiers that I'm looking so desperately for. So I'm very, very pleased that we are getting a roster broadening. And as you can see, our guys are more than ready. The only thing that I have forgotten prior to this mission is we do have the money and also the Elerium crystals to upgrade the plasma rifles, which we should have done. But I guess we will still be okay.
Menace 1-5, we have a confirmed location for the VIP. Move to rendezvous. Eliminate all hostile contacts. Our position is masked.
Is the extraction point in between us and the VIP? Wow, that's seldom. So we need to go with the VIP and then get back to the extraction point? That's funny. That's really not happening that often. Let us consider the terrain. If we need to go force and back, we can put the sniper here, so we take the high ground. And elsewise we straight up go for our target, I would say. So where's JC Phoenix? He's here. Alright JC, your turn. Let's scout a little bit.
Hostiles making the rounds.
Okay. Look at that. Look beautiful. I mean, really? I can just go up to here? Wow, that's enormous. The grappling hook is so good.
Going up.
Wow. Let's move her up to here.
On my way.
That should still not trigger anything. Perfect, but it's a good position, a very good one. This here is also probably not triggering anything. I'm aggressively moving the guys forward because we do have a relatively clear line of sight. In my opinion, we should take advantage of our position here.
On it. Got it.
Like, most of the stuff is only half cover, but who cares?
Roger that.
Position the guys on the left-hand side, most of them. And as you could imagine, guys, we are going to ambush them next round.
Eyes on the prize.
Uh-oh. Oh-oh. I don't know if you know what that means, but I know exactly what that means. If the ground is shaking, that is a bad sign. It means that is going to be our first sectopod, which we are going to encounter. Sectopods are fun. The kind of fun that you afterwards would want to forget about, because it's not really fun. But yeah, that kind of fun. I'm thinking about how we want to trigger these guys. Realistically, I would want to start with... realistically, I would want to start by... maybe grenading them. But let's check
Infiltrating access point.
the hack first. Wow, we can regain concealment. And the forced feedback is not bad either. Getting a group of reinforcements, specifically a little bit later, can prove quite valuable because it's extra XP. So let's see how the run goes before we already call in some backup. But that's a tower which you can safely wait with its activation until a little bit later in the mission. This here shouldn't trigger, but I'm not sure if we should go further, because I fear that there is like another pack here. The map is not really that large, and if we moved here, then there's like no turning back. So instead, let us think about... no, none of them can reach it. So instead, let us think about how we want to start this one. There could be a gas grenade. We could start with an acid bomb, which we will hold on to, because we know there's a sector pod. So it's going to be Rhodey, my man, who is starting this encounter. Archive is in position. No, let's use Archive first, because he has already moved, and then we can let Rhodey go second. Don't want to destroy all of the cover already. Like a little bit we should keep, because soon we will run through this terrain, and we don't want to be in the situation that no cover is left. So yeah, here we go.
Here, catch.
Shredded armor, dealt some good damage. I mean, that was a successful grenade. All of them recklessly charge forward. That's interesting. Let's answer this with another grenade to make sure that they understood our first message, which was a clear fuck you. Maybe since we don't speak the same language, maybe they haven't understood it. So yeah, Rhodey just killed one. This guy here is down to 2 HP. We can now finish him with lightning hands. That's exactly what the skill is for. By the way, again, I highly encourage you to go for lightning hands. I have found it to be very useful. That's a dodged
Just a little off.
plasma rifle here. JC is going to be our scout, so we might as well take this shot here with our new rangers. So Imperator, come on, go for it. Wow, that's not what I expect, dude.
That is not good.
No, that is not good. You are right. That's indeed not good. We take the hair trigger from our sniper here. Wow, another dodge shot.
Still up.
That's, by the way, also something that they could fix. I don't have any problem with dodge as an ability, but chain triggering dodge, that just is not very appealing for me.
One? Are we looking for this?
Let's get the loot. Advanced autoloader, 2 Alarium cores, fine. That's good, I like it.
Asset secure.
I don't like ending up without cover though,
Position.
so that's the reason for me going here. There could always be a pack which is triggering, and standing in the open is usually a pretty shitty idea. Speaking about which, I promised you guys that there's going to be a sector pod, right?
It can punch through armor just as easily as it chews through infantry. Be careful.
Yeah, be careful. That's a valid tip. Maybe, but just maybe we should start by triggering it, so these guys will engage towards us. Let's come up with a game plan here. We don't want to go for the sector pod in the first round. We want to keep it busy with the beacon. Soldier is a little bit too far away, so I mean, but in the end it's still an 80% shot. We want to get rid of the soldiers in the first instance, and then when all of them are dead, we go for the sector pod. So yeah, let's start with the soldier. Solid 8 points of damage on the shield bearer, I like it. And now they should trigger. Good. Remember when I said we want to save our acid grenade? Because it somehow feels like there will be a big enemy. Well, that's the time when we have this big enemy. Plasma grenades super valuable here. I just need a little bit more cover. I think I'm going to decloak her because we now need the damage, and this is also some solid cover. Plus I could flashbang, and I'm pretty sure that there's no other pack. And even if there would be, I mean, there's just not so much difference between fighting a sector pod with one pack and just having a second pack. Now let's go for it and decloak her. Him, rather. Good, I was right, there is no other pack. The reason why I wanted to decloak him is I needed the full cover here.
On my way.
Very good. Now next up, we want to see how we get rid of most of the cover. I mean, shield bearer sucks, but we don't need to remove its cover because the shield bearer has only 2 HP and will die. But we need to get rid of the other guys. So now it's time for some sick grenades here. Good, that's number one. Arkish is just moving into the next full cover. And now we can take a look at the beauty of the acid bomb. I want to get rid of the guy in cover. So that's the other alternative here. But let's take the guy in cover because the shield lancer is completely in the open and can easily be killed. Whilst the other guy is still in full cover. Now the acid completely burned away and shredded all of the armor of the sectoid, and now it's simply having 50 remaining hit points, so it's going to be an intensive engagement. Pretty much tank and spank from now on. The tokens will tank and we will try to spank.
Whatever you say.
Let us try to see what our chances are. So there's a solid chance to completely disable this unit, or the other option would be to take it over. Now, that's one of the examples here where I can only reiterate that greed itself doesn't usually pay off so well. So even if we would take it over, right, for 2, maybe 3 rounds, yeah, what then? I mean, we would have a super strong sector pod running around, taking a couple of shots. It looks great on paper. It will probably also survive, but we will need to kill it anyways after the session, because we can't take it with us. Shutdown, however, if we now are successful, will save us a beacon, because we will be able to shut it down for 1 round. Next round we will just kill it. So, and it's a 60% chance. Of course, now my argument looks weak because we could have taken control over it. But I guess if we would have failed it, you would have if we would have gone for the control and failed it, you would have seen it a little bit differently. So also here, be reasonable with what you want to do. That's a little bit my message behind it. We just killed the last one. I mean, there's simply no one left. We could now even move up in the open, to be honest. I mean, I'm not going to do it, but we could. That's what I'm saying. And Sectopod's just receiving some solid damage, hopefully. I'm not very happy about the aiming of our new I Imperator Ranger. He already took 2 80% shots and both of them missed. Like, what the fuck is happening? So it's standing in the acid, taking the burn damage, being unproductive.
Locked and loaded.
I'll still keep the sniper with us. I want to move on. Even if we trigger something, the sector pod is not dangerous at the moment. It will wake up right afterwards, so it's not like we can wait for it. It needs to die this round. But keep in mind that moving is just as important as killing this guy here.
Getting in close.
I want to make sure that we don't lose any ground.
Good to go.
Take a run and gun. We don't want to pull anything. That's the reason why we take our operatives to a safe spot. Take shots. Oh, this guy is eating so much damage. And it's still standing. I always need to snicker when Executor procs on them, like the 10% instant kill chance. Okay, now this is a shot which you cannot fuck up.
No problem, boss.
Don't say no problem if you fucked up all of the other shots. That's 100%.
Not too shabby.
Good. First, sector pod down. Implacable. Reposition. Perfect. Thank you very much. That was sector pod number 1.
Back in.
Absolutely.
Just getting a little bit better overview here. It's not going to pull anything because we stood right beneath it and it hasn't pulled anything. So yeah, deep cover, hunkering down, getting solid shots.
Be advised, hostile interceptors are inbound on your current position. Firebrand has a limited window to provide extraction.
Let's take a look inside here. So that's the cell where they keep the VIP. There might be some extra loot around. Not that I'm going to intensively explore it, but this here might be extra loot. Just saying, keep in mind that VIP missions are most often the missions which provide extra loot. We reconcile ourselves.
On my way.
Of course, there's another civilian who annoyingly stands in the way. Good, and if this one here is clear, and let's aggressively move up.
Solid copy. 10-4.
And just for the lols of it, I want to get rid of this tower. Plus,
Accessing system.
let's hack it and get our and regain our stealths. Not with the whole team. We don't need it with the whole team. To take a 100% reward.
Got it.
So now the tower is finally gone. And we do have a second operative who's in stealth.
Cover.
Overwatch.
I like it that Roby has this ever vigilant trait, which he obviously gained from the ABC, because he's always overwatching if I double moved him. That's really nice. That's really nice. So none of these crates are extra loot. Too bad, it would have been nice. Let's get our operative in. This here should be line of sight for the target, so we can do a hack. It is. And maybe we get a nice bonus, like plus 20 hacking would be, as always, very admirable. Research time on the current technology is reduced by 50%. Our current technology that we are researching is the plasma shotgun. So yeah, that's pretty good. We have enough alien facilities, so no thank you. We don't need any hints on it. Such a nice success. That just saved us, I think, 3, 4, or even 5 days of research. So yeah, why ever the aliens should keep the secret of plasma shotguns in this cell door here is beyond me, but I'm not going to complain. Let's wait for the game to realize that we have now finally freed the VIP. And I guess then we're already back on our way.
You've seen me. The VIP is secure and we're on the move. Menace 1-5 status confirmed. VIP is in tow. Proceed to the extraction
How could
point.
he have been... Who detected him? The VIP? Really? That's a poor excuse. The VIP just revealed my ranger. Yeah, whatever.
On the move.
Okay, since I currently think there will be some sort of a drop here, I'm just spreading out a little bit. Reloading,
Ready to engage.
overwatching.
Scanning. Affirmative. Covering now.
I'm on it. Position.
Yeah, I'm not very surprised to see the guys. I'm a little bit more surprised to see that my sniper isn't really hitting them, but yeah, whatever.
That didn't do much. Not good.
We only hit one shot, and even that one was dodged. Yeah, dodge is an ability that I find a little bit strange. It randomizes the damage so much, gives you less control about it. And there's just another pick. Great!
Menace 1-5, we're picking up an enemy transport inbound on your current position.
Reinforcements incoming. These guys here position themselves in the middle of nowhere just to get to us.
Understood. Moving out. I'm going.
So advanced autoloader, I guess you can just take a free reload.
Rock and roll.
Heading there now.
Alright, the VIP is not needed anymore.
VIP secure and in position for Firebrand. VIP is secure.
I'm going.
Probably going to drop a beacon just to make sure that these guys are well attracted. This here is still a very solid cover spot. Yep, I like it. Good, so I guess it's Overwatch. Beacon. Pretty much here because everything else cannot be seen, Marlon.
Moving to Overwatch.
Overwatch, 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 and he'll not take a shot in Overwatch, but whatever. I mean, we can still try it.
Stay put.
Okay, so the drop happens first, and afterwards the other guys can act. So I guess the drop pretty much will get dumpstered. I wouldn't be surprised if one or two of them immediately die. Wow, how could you miss this? They are literally jumping out of the fucking helicopter. And the sniper is even awaiting them.
That is not good.
But the guy with the shotgun is shooting across the half of the of this really large space, and he's hitting them, whilst the sniper, who has high ground and considerably easier also on hitting, fucks it up. I don't understand the Overwatch mechanism. I mean, I understand it mechanically wise, but I don't understand why this is always happening exactly that way. Alright, we still have enough rounds left, so let's have a little bit fun here, shall we? Let's take an additional... what's the chance of haywiring this guy? Because depending on this, I either go for the skull mine, which is an insta-kill on one of the soldiers, and then simply kill this robot here. So that's 66% chance to take control over him. That's a good chance. Or we could take it out of the fight for one round, which is currently not needed. I mean, the robot is not that strong. Oh, really?
this one. They've got eyes on me.
Good, okay, it's now having a little defensive boost. Fair enough. Let us, nevertheless, start to kill the guys in our back, because they are normally the ones that we want to get rid of. He has activated run and gun.
10-4.
And that should be a one-shot. It indeed was. It indeed was.
You know that was good.
I wouldn't get too overboard with it, because you failed a couple of shots before. But it was not bad. So, Sniper's going to take care about this robot. See, that's only a 66% shot. That here would... well, I don't know if the damage is high enough. I mean, she just dealt 4 damage, so theoretically yes. But I guess this chance here is higher to completely knock it out.
What did you expect?
Yeah. And that's another example why Lightning Hands, in my opinion, is really good. I mean, you can dish out even more burst damage in some of the cases as compared to Deadeye. Let's continue by throwing a grenade in here. Archive is giving them a hard time. I like the poison grenade very, very much. I mean, the advanced one even removes cover, as you can see. Oh no, that wasn't the poison grenade. I was wondering, like, why is it removing cover? It was the plasma grenade, but that's still okay. I mean, now they are caught with their pens down, which is not too bad either. And we still have the gas bomb, which I was looking for initially. So here we go. That's the bait for the robot. And this here is now going to finish both of these guys. There we go, Rhodey. Get them. Yeah, he even got a civilian on top.
Target's clear.
Good job, bro. The civilians are non-believers, so by all means, feel free to go for them.
Grappling.
Just doing a free grapple here to be inside and taking my additional shot. Just some more damage. Yeah, that's about it. Kind of maximizing the damage and killing two of the packs immediately.
Position's been compromised.
Watch the flanks. They're moving.
Oh, the soldiers here and the way they are dealing with the enemies make it so much easier to finish this mission. I mean, the high-ranked soldiers
Well, how about that?
pretty much dumpstered the whole mission.
Rolling out.
Whatever you say. Sure thing.
Okay.
I wouldn't particularly say that that was a really close mission. We still have 4 turns left. Everything is down. We had plenty of beacons left over.
Heading home. I'm gone.
And it was another flawless run. I mean, not that I do complain, like I said, I prefer a couple of flawless runs instead of big problems.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, there would have been 2 more aliens somewhere. I don't know. But since they didn't show up, I figured let's just go on. So, a question from the chat, which I ignored, but I didn't mean to ignore it. How do you deal with turrets in timed missions? Oh, that's pretty simple. Turrets usually stand on top of something, so just use a grenade. If the ground where they are standing on is destroyed, then the turrets fall down and they immediately die, no matter how many hit points they have left. So, it is very easy to get rid of them. The other option would be to haywire them, to disable them, and then kind of move and shoot at the same time. Not necessarily as effective, but that you could save a grenade that way. Mission 1, 3 kills, that's good. I just realized that even our specialist already has 51 kills, so I like that one. I like that one. Advanced autoloader, perfect, and we got an engineer plus a lot of intel.
Efforts today, Commander.
So the engineer, we can use her to help excavating. Still are lacking a couple of spots down here. I'm not sure if we need anything from the proving grounds at the moment. I mean, not really. But I am pretty sure that we want to build a new item, which is called weapon, plasma rifle, instant build. Yes, please. Thanks a lot. We are now a little bit short on Elerium, but we do have plasma rifles. And guys, plasma rifles are so good. All plasma weapons are so good. Avenger power? No, thank you. We are fine on power. Really, not needed. We need to go for the black market, but I want to go for finishing this contact first. Afterwards we can fly to the black market and buy our major ranger, which we still wanted to have.
Will likely prove crucial to our ongoing efforts, Commander.
Look at that. And this was because we hacked it. It was super fast. Now we don't have enough Elerium to continue our research. So what I instead want to do is I want to go for another Intel research, because Intel we can turn into Elerium. So in a sense we are feeding the black market.
Operational.
And that's the new power relay. You can already see that we have quite a large amount of power here. Can take this engineer out, instead put her here. There's one more free engineer who finished the build, so excavation will be even faster. I like it. And now let us build the Shadow facility.
We can start construction on the
We
Shadow
can remove
chamber
this
whenever
power
you're
relay.
ready, Commander.
Yes. And in this one we get on with the Shadow chamber.
Shadow chamber construction initiated.
Shadow chamber will be required for progressing in the storyline. Without it, it's impossible to do so. So it's an important building. Plus, it will net us more information about how many enemies are there and what the and which enemies are fielded. So, in a sense, it's a very nice building, just not at the beginning.
Reading you loud and clear.
Fire when ready, all explosives, ammo grenades and weapon ground projects are completed instantly. Which is nice. So if we so desire, we could now go here for proving grounds. We have a couple of cores, so might as well go for another AP ammo. There we go, AP rounds. Perfect, exactly what we were looking for. Is there anything else that we need? Maybe a second gas grenade. It's not like I would have known that these things would turn up, but that was that was lucky. Yeah, so we do have enough items now. Perfect, I like it. What else? This here would be 160 intel. Do need it. Still 160 intel. I'm just seeing which of the countries we haven't conquered so far. Africa, 160 intel. Because let's build a tower here that will reduce the costs for this and this contact. Yeah, and why not?
Setting course for Eastern European war.
Also, we can, after installing it, shortly fly to the black market, get our major like we initially wanted to have it.
Avenger plotting
Will
new
not take
course.
a lot of time. It's just a couple of minutes to go there.
Market is open.
So yeah, Major Elizabeth Wood. Perfect. Thank you, Elizabeth, and welcome on board. And for our Psi operatives, I'm even going with one superior focus, because you seldomly find them, and they are really good. Good. Let's build
Setting
the
course
radio
for
relay.
Eastern Europe.
Stasis training finished. Solace is really good. I mean, that's awesome. This one, Soulfire, is also nice for additional damage, but I think I'm going for Solace first, because status effect removal, that's good. Including mind control, panic, unconsciousness, all of them.
I do not think I could have predicted this outcome, though it
60
is
intel.
intriguing. Greetings,
That's nice.
Commander.
We could go for more intel if we so desire. I don't want to go for the autopsies because they don't really add anything super specific right now. And most of them we will get for free once we finish the data, the beam weapons. So let's go for more
I'll see that
intel.
work begins immediately. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
Alright, minor breakthrough. We couldn't care less currently, because we are already in the Doom counter. Guaranteed reinforcements on guerrilla ops. That's even a plus, so why would we want to stop that? And a hidden event for just another engineer. I don't know. We could use a scientist. The engineer is near useless currently. We have so many engineers already. I mean, 85 intel is also... It's okay, I guess, but like nothing to really write home about, I suppose. So yeah, let's counter the hidden event here.
Setting
Why not?
course for the Australian sector.
Good. I'm just looking at the time, and then I'm a little bit cautious because it starts becoming 3 a.m. here in Europe already. So it's unfortunately a little bit late, guys. I know it's disappointing during the week, but what can you do? I mean, there is a job to follow. I'll probably be online on the weekend next. I don't know if I can make it on Friday, but I'm pretty sure I'll play all Saturday and a little bit more on Sunday. So really something to look forward to. I enjoyed the evening, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for the lively chat. Take care, everyone, and good evening, gentlemen. Bye bye.